Dr. Wade here of Integrity Chiropractic. I'm going to review the Jolt Pro, a very effective massage instrument that can be applied by one's own self. So there are all these different heads. There's 6 different heads that can be used, and I'll probably use a variety of different heads to demonstrate some things today. So if you happen to be an athlete, particularly a pickleball player, there's certain things that you're going to need to know how to attend to. So let's just start with some basic shoulder stuff. With the unit, if it's on and then you turn it to a high setting, so right now it's at like 15, goes to 20. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, 15, but use a high frequency and then a low force to warm an area up. So I'm hitting kind of the insertion point of the pec major, pec minor. There's a whole bunch of other structures in this area, but I'm applying less force. Once I feel like the area is sufficiently warmed up, then I'm going to dial it down and I'm going to go back to say like an 8. Now the frequency is lower, and I'm going to start doing what is called pin and stretch. I'm going to use applied force along the longitudinal length of the muscle group. So I'm going to have my arm up like this, since the pec runs kind of in this diagonal direction, and then while applying force and moving, I'm going to extend backward almost at a 45-degree angle. Okay, and I'm going to kind of move around. Right now I have the big foam head on. The idea with the force at a lower frequency is you're pinning the muscle and breaking fascial adhesions that are limiting proper range of motion. You really don't need to spend any more than 30 seconds or so hitting a muscle group once it's sufficiently warmed up. Okay, another muscle group, and we'll just assume that I've warmed it up, that you can tackle is just kind of the upper trap. Okay, a lot of people experience pain and tension and trigger points and have issues up there. But on this one, what you want to do is, again, with the frequency maybe a little lower with a little more applied pressure, you're going to bend your neck to the side as you're applying pressure, like so. Okay, so really breaking up adhesions. Okay, and then there's other muscle groups that you should hit, like the teres back here. This one you would hit kind of underneath, like the armpit area, but just wrapping around the shoulder blade a little bit. And then you're going to bring your arm in like that. This one feels really good, and a lot of people with rotator cuff injuries need to work these areas. That's the teres, major and minor. And then another muscle group that can be hit is just the lat, by bringing the arm way up like this and kind of running down the outside almost of the shoulder blade in there.